Welcome to my Hitman Blood Money review here, and right now we're going over the briefings of a particular mission that I am playing called A New Life, and it is one of the many 13 missions that you can play in Hitman Blood Money. And the briefings do go in depth. For instance, they cover things like height, weight, eye color, and etc. But they also cover the main reason why they're being tracked down by the CIA and why I must go after them to begin with. Also in Hitman Blood Money, there is a customization feature or an upgrade feature in which you can upgrade your guns by giving them more recoil, more stability, and etc. As you can tell here, there are around 20 or so customizations that you can use for any type of guns that you lock in a game. However, it is not only limited to guns, but you can also upgrade some of your more personal belongings, such as having more armor, or have more health, or even picklocketing doors faster. So this is the gameplay for A New Life on Hitman Blood Money, and I'm running this on the PC, by the way. And one thing that I would love to point out is the detail of this map. Now, I feel like for Hitman, the thing that helps make it unique is that each map feels unique. You know, it is not so stale and so generic. For instance, in one instance, you can be in China, then Paris, and then Italy, or you can be in an American mansion or an American suburban mansion like this house, or you can be in this really big nightclub, or you can be in a political election type of setting. So each mission feels definitely unique, and I feel like this is definitely a welcoming experience for newcomers of the Hitman Blood Money title. And judging by this map here, the green cursor is my character and the red target is my enemy that I must go after. So what else can I say about this game? Because this game is definitely, I think this game definitely has it all, you know. There's nothing that's really wrong about this game, to be honest. But let's go over some of the other aspects as well too. So you can also find items to use to your advantage, such as if you want to spike your target to kill him faster and through a more subtle approach, you can definitely do that as long as you find the item in game. However, the item will not be shown in the map, you must manually find it by yourself. Speaking of which, one of the new features that I find to be a bit unusual, but definitely rewarding, is the use of the first-person mode, or the FPS mode. And this definitely works when it comes to shooting your opponent, or, you know, shoving someone or beating the shit out of them. But when it comes to more traditional methods of Hitman, such as dressing up as a worker, for instance, or what else, or choking them out with a fiber wire, or even dragging their dead body, it will always revert back to the third-person camera. So what this tells me was that the first-person mode wasn't really intended to be in a Hitman game, and it does make sense because Hitman is not known to be, you know, an FPS game. It is known to be more of a stealth and adventure game. And right now, I'm showing you guys the first-person mode mechanics when it comes to gun shooting. And judging by that PIP camera right there, that PIP camera is used when backup arrives or when the target arrives with the car. And it is meant to give you a clear indication of what you could potentially do given that you are too distracted. So basically, the map and a PIP camera will definitely help players who are not used to the Hitman game, because if they're too distracted, then definitely the PIP or the map can help them, act and kill their target before they eventually die due to killing everyone like I am now. Overall, in order to wrap this short review up, I feel like Hitman is the perfect game. However, this can be said about any of the Hitman games. You know, the fact that you can pretty much blend in and blend in with your surroundings, but also play to your heart's content with many different playing styles and having different tools to your advantage is definitely a rewarding experience. If I were to give Hitman Blood Money a review, I would give it a perfect 10. And the reason why I would give it a perfect 10 is because it is a pretty good fucking game for an old-ass game. This game is roughly, I believe, around 13 years old. But the fact that there's so much replayability, and the fact that you can pretty much play however you want to play, but also having these wacky features such as that FBI agent groaning in pain as I shot him in a rib or something, is definitely rewarding. But nevertheless, this game is around $7 on the Steam store, so buy it if you're bored and if you want a fun game to help keep you up busy for a while. And by the way, this game can be for anyone, casuals, newcomers, or even the old school gamers of Hitman. Hitman is truly a game that is rewarding and definitely should be played by anyone who hasn't picked up a Hitman game yet.